taking over the program that's pretty good, in good shape.
Yeah, it's a new job for me, really. Even though I've been there 8 years, I'm doing something different. Almost everyone in the program is doing something new, different, and that breeds excitement. We're pretty excited about what's going on down there with everything. And, we've got a bunch of new coaches that have been working out tremendously, and even the players really assuming new roles and moving up the ranks and showing some leadership qualities we really need to have.
You're having a background based in this conference, this area. I'm sure that gives you a comfort level that you know the challenges, particularly with recruiting state and what it will take to attract at the top like that.
Yeah, I played and coached since the late 70s till now, one form or another here. So there is a level of comfort. All the venues that you need to go in and win, I have more time than I've done. So that experience level, you can share that with your guys, and they feel, confident in going behind you in their place, especially on the road where you need to win. The recruiting version of it, we know what works. That worked very well for us. We try to find that kind of guy that's going to adjust to the way we do things, to that area of the country, and be able to perform at the level this league is going on.
How do you put your own spin on the program, but yet not disrupt the success
Well, that's the artwork of this whole operation. What you do is go back and look and see what you did right, what you did wrong, and the things that were right, keep the same. Things that can be better, you improve. And I think that we talk about being more physical. That was part of what we wanted to do. And I think we were a very talent-based, a lot of timing. We did a lot of our practices were very hard, but they weren't necessarily football physical. And that's we're going back to that to add to the spice of what we do. That's another thing for us, I think, is to get back to that when we're just playing a more physical brand of football.
A couple player things for you here to wrap up. Talk to me about Ryan Novak. What makes him so good and how much better? I mean, he's already become one of the top quarterbacks in this league in the region. How much better?
Well, I think that his dad's a coach, and he has grown up in that culture. He understands the relevance of that position, how important it is, and I believe that he has a lot of room to grow. And I think it's maturity. I think it's leadership. That our team is hungry for. They need him to play, and he has those capabilities to do it. So it's the right guy at the right time. And he's won a lot of football games. Outside of all the other statistics, that's the thing that jumps out at me, is that he finds a way to win. And he's been a program player. He's been a coach's player where he knows what has to be done and he gets it that way. I think he brings a lot of players along with him, buying into what we're doing right along with him.
Finally, the loss of what doesn't change the plan and the balance.
He's really a once-in-a-generation running back for a coach. He was the nicest kid. He was the fastest kid. He was the best, running back that you could have. He was good in every category. It makes us a little different football team, but the way that we're set up offensively now is we're diverse. We feel like we can feature any position we want to feature on the field. I think the tight ends will have a big impact for us based on the fact that that's a scheduled run game. And I think we're going to be running back by committee this year, and that means that we've got some young people that are going to have to carry us, and a couple of the old hats that have been around a while, come in early. But yeah, there's no replacing Kelvin. Even if we find a back that was as good as he was football-wise, I don't believe you can find a kid that was so neat to hang out with. And he was a leader, truly, that the people gravitated to. It wasn't somebody always see the back of him because he was moving somewhere. That guy was getting after. But we'll miss him. And, I hope he gets employed pretty soon so I can write him a letter and get some alumni money back in the program.
Paul's your defensive coordinator for the past couple of years. I'm sure that's going to help the transition from being the D coordinator to this coach.
I mean, we had a bond coming in, so it helps a lot. I can think he's the coordinator coach. So I just feel like it's going to be a great year for us. Just following behind him with his goals and things like that.
3 returners on defense, you being one of them. How much pressure do you assume not only having to produce on the field, but also trying to be a leader for the other team?
I don't think it's no pressure. I don't know. Coming into spring ball, like me and the other leaders on the team, like not even seniors, but like junior leaders, we just knew what it took to overcome the 5-5 record that we had last year. So I mean, just gonna take it one game at a time. And starting in camp, we're just gonna make sure we bring out all the savage, the inner savage out of each and every one of them.
Back to the 5-5 record. Were you guys able to identify some defensive things that you fell short on?
I think it was just the vocal leader, like the big leader, you know. So that's what I'm empowering. That's what I'm trying to get us out be a vocal leader, because I was just playing my role last year. I just lead by example with my actions. So this year I'm really trying to
How challenging is the league in the sense that you really see every form of offense by the time you get through the schedule? You see the road scramblers, you see the more pocket pass, like Jeff Zimmer. So, I mean, it is, for sure, from a defensive standpoint, very challenging.
The biggest game I look forward to, like I said, Jeff Zimmer, he's a great quarterback. He got a great wide receiver, so with those two right there, I know it's going to be a great matchup. So that's the Jeff is the most
Sure, it has to be easier. The past few years, instead of, new head coach has
Definitely, it's been great having accurate transitions in the house. Someone who knows, someone you trust, someone that brought me, so I can find a lot of buy into everything he says. It's been great.
Talk to me about having success at the highest level, having to just last year 5. Kind of puts it back to how it's the little things, how quickly things can slip away.
Things can get out of grasp quick if you don't do it as fast as you can. But things didn't go our way last year, but it left a taste in our mouth we didn't like. So we're ready to come back for that.
Only 3 starters back on defense, so you're going to have a lot of young guys on the defensive side of the ball. How important is leadership this year?
Extremely important. If we set the tone, we set the example. All 3 of us have been playing together for the past 2 years, so they look up to us. What we do affects the whole rest of the team. So for us to lead this is going to be great. We'll have to have great leadership.
Finally, how challenging is this league to play defense in from the standpoint that by the time you get through a 10-game schedule, you've seen every type of offense under the sun. You've seen pocket passes, you've seen scrambling passes.
Though you may have seen all the defense, you still can't stay off the game. You have to stay on everything. Every little thing matters. Everything matters. Scrambling quarterback, you got to contain him. Things like that. Good running team, you can't let them get passes in. Regardless of what it is, you still have to break the game.